So we're just going to jump into some quick math, right? Some quick programming, some quick teaching, some quick, whatever word you want to use. At the end of the day, it don't really matter. Because it's all energy. It is what we are. All right? So you all know I took that trip this week there to Indianapolis, right? And along the road, I started seeing all the things for the election. I didn't even know that shit was next week. Is it next week or the week after? One of them days, right? I just want you all to really know, understand, and know the energy that we are. And why I'm saying this is because words is the great manipulator, language. All right? This is why it was forced upon everyone. And you going in to vote for the right candidate, which you should, all right? But you have to know. Don't think about it. This is not something you could think about. You have to know that that candidate is for you, all right? So we just go and look at the slogans that they're running, okay? And that was ran in the past. And we're just going to do some numbers. You all know there's only 9 numbers. And these numbers is man-made, of course, and it is what is used to manipulate the mind. It is what creates self, right? It is what has us in the state of mind that we're in today, the language. So, when you see, and we just doing what we see right there and then, okay? Keep them real simple. So we're doing the slogans. And we're just doing numbers because everything is designed to make you feel. You have to feel it for your body to react to it, right? When we talk about people who are sick, where does sickness start? Sickness starts in the mind. Everything starts in the mind. Without the mind, there's nothing. Without the mind, there's no body. So everything starts in the mind. And then that energy generates, right, through thinking of what you have been taught. And what happens? Has to go somewhere. So it goes to the physical. And they say you manifest everything that is going on with you today. You manifest that. Because it has to start in the mind. Right? It's not something that you may want. And why is this? Because it is not what you truly feel. Language is used to generate feeling. And that feeling is what you think about, right? That belief you form. And with that belief that you form, you start living by it, therefore becoming who you are today, which is what your mind has been programmed to become. Damn, that's some shit. I'm just saying, choose to go beyond the numbers. Choose to go to what they taught you as nature. We keep it simple, the darkness, because people don't like that word. So to stir it up a little, they use words that people don't like. The darkness. At the end of it all, we will understand and choose to know what we are. So all the words, we look at it for what it is. So when you see things like, what's this, boy? For the people. Right? So you count the letters. How much letters you have? For the people. You have FOR, which is 3. THE, that is the next 3. So you add that up. That's 6 right there off the bat, right? You got 2 3s. That's 6. PEOPLE, right? That's another 6. So when you look at that phrase, for the people, that slogan, people for the people, like to chant that shit now. Like 4 more years. Ah! Yes, we can. Right? We choosing to know what we are. This is what we do here at the network. All right? We know that what we are is the mind. Without the mind, there is nothing. Therefore, everything that everything that you see, because the language taught you to see, is truly language that you see. Because everything that you so-called see, you could identify. Well, energy is something you could only feel. Man knows this, therefore he created numbers, he created language, and now he manipulates energy, what we are. Right? Just a little sliver of it with the language. Having the world we in the state that is in today, what is known as the world. Right? So when you add 3 and 3, that is 6, and 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. Because there's only what? There's only 9 numbers. Man only has 9 numbers. These numbers, what they call numbers, is just an energy that flows through everything that is nature. Nature doesn't have anything that could be numbered. Therefore, go beyond it. So when we talk about 3, you look at 3. In man's world, the society that they teach us, when you look at the 3, when you look at it for energy now, to be the energy that we have, for you to be looking at this and hearing this shit and all of that, you are the mind that form what? The body with the 4 elements. Water, air, earth, and fire. Simple. That is what energy is. That is what gets everything moving. If you take one of those elements away from anything, if you take the fire away from the light, which is represented in the what? The energy that flows through there, that you can't see. You see the power line, you see the line, right? Energy is something you can only feel. That's why it's insulating. So when words are beamed to you, right? Because words is energy. As they beam to you, what is happening? Now it has to go somewhere. It goes to the physical. Because all of it is happening in the mind. Where does the words come from? Do you see the words coming out their mouth? No. But you know the words in play. You know the words is somewhere because their mouth is going. And they're reading the prompter. And that prompter is telling them everything. That's why they can't function without it. Let's look at it as this levels of programming. To keep the mind separate by implanting a virus called self. Everything that you have been taught. You just ain't choose to know. So that triangle, or the triangle comes with 3 sides, but yet there's no straight lines in nature. This is a fact. Absolutely no straight lines in nature.